Generic greetings and welcome to Sheltered 2. Today's beverage is a nice cold pressed apple juice, very nice indeed. The perfect lockdown bunker beverage because of its long shelf life. However, I do fear that the carton is less artificial than the contents. Either way, welcome to Sheltered 2, the sequel to, well, Sheltered, a game I have played a lot, recommend highly, and have featured several times on the channel, including a couple of series. So, yeah, you're probably aware of that. I was very pleasantly surprised when they announced the sequel. I honestly thought they were done with Sheltered. I didn't expect any big patch or DLC for the first game, and never in a million years thought we would get a sequel, but, well, here we are. This is actually a closed beta that I've been given access to for a limited period, specifically version 0.15.1 beta, as shown on the bottom right there, which basically means it isn't finished, so it's not feature complete, there's no endgame, there's going to be bugs and stuff missing, etc., but I still wanted to play and display it because, well, I'm really excited for Sheltered 2, and I assume that you are wanting to see some of it anyway. So normally I don't like to make videos where you can't play it, because I said this is a closed beta that I've been given access to. If that changes and there's something public, I will try to update the video description, but I think we can make an exception for this one. I've played about an hour and a half of this, so enough to get into the game and see some of the changes as well. It does promise a lot of improvements over the first one, so we'll see in some form what those are. Anyway, with that said and done, let's go to play and over to the one of several save slots. And we can change our difficulty. We'll go with our default normals there. And you now create a faction. So the first game you created a family, whereas this you create a faction. So let's just maybe change the colour. Let's go for maybe the colours of the channel, perhaps. So we can change the flag colour. We can change the symbol. That's probably as close as we're gonna get. And I guess we can change these as well. Yeah, that's fine. And then different patterns as well. I think that is about reasonable. We're called the Rotten, and we'll change that to maybe Generic Union. And you've got a faction bio that says, a slaver disgusted with their life, begin a faction, a piece of the Union, a faction to change the world. I wonder if there's going to be different faction types, as in, you know, you're one to take everyone over, to unite factions, to uncover technology. I wonder if there's going to be different faction types. It would be nice to see something like that, but who knows? I don't know if A, if it's planned, or B, if it is planned, when we're going to get it, because obviously this is, as I said, a beta, so it's hard to judge on that one. So we can create our character, we can do randomization, as you can clearly see there, and whatnot. We're just going to go with, well, this is fine, default there. You can change, like, the face presets and, like, what they're wearing, so we can have, yeah, a big gas mask, and I think we're going to also have a pair of aviators underneath the gas mask. Clothes, we're going to have to go with what we had in the first game. By the way, if I use the term base game or first game, they are interchangeable. I do mean the first one. But yeah, that'll do for now. And stats, like the first game, you can select the archetypes, so well-educated, athletic, troubled, etc. But also now you can customize each individual one, and you've got these points as well. And I guess you can randomize it as well. I'm just going to go with well-rounded, I think. Well-rounded, 3 across the board. You can mouse over and it tells you what they do, all of these things, so strength for carrying and fighting and damage, all of that sort of thing. And then you've got your traits as well, which you have a positive and negative trait. You can select the positive. I'm going to go with outgoing, beautiful, quick learner. Yeah, loads of them actually, and I think we're going to go with probably optimistic. Yeah, duration of positive mood modifiers increased, negative mood modifiers have a reduced duration. I think you've also got one, is it outgoing? Yeah, increase the amount of outgoing, increase the amount of conversations had in a day. I think we're going to go with optimistic, and we change name obviously, and job done, and finalise. And we also get 2 other characters as well, so we got Amanda and Anne. Cool, let's launch that. This is the Generic Union, and we are not going to play the tutorial. So, radiation levels will slowly dissipate. The shelter inhabitants take anti-radiation tablets to reduce the levels quickly. And, oh, we've got a generator spinning on the right, and, ooh, 20 arduous years have passed since the world ended. 6 rival factions now dominate the wasteland, fighting over resources and territory. A new faction has emerged to try and take control. That's us, by the way. We join this faction as their leader has just discovered the perfect place for the headquarters, a hidden underground shelter. So it's not a family trying to survive, it is a faction trying to, well, not just survive, but thrive, and I'm guessing taking stuff over. Day 1, like I say, hopefully we will get maybe faction like outcomes and bonuses, but who knows. So first things first, for some reason I'm getting a very strong This War of Mine like feel off it. I know it's got nothing to do with that, but just the presentation and the way it looks, and like I don't know why, but I just straight away I went, oh, this feels like that. But obviously not. It's not that. What it is though is it's got an additional D. So it was 2D in the first game, and now we have 3D, so we can pan up and round and see the top here. I'm guessing we're gonna have a lot of fighting around here at some point, and we can also zoom in to see our sheltered. I don't think it's lost anything in terms of looks. It's still got its own little style going on as well, so pretty good there. Quick rundown through the UI. Top left shows I've got 0 FPS, which is just weird. On the top we've got our temperature and weather, so currently 9 degrees C, tomorrow same thing. Previously we had black rain and then thunderstorms before that. On the right hand side shows us the day and time, and as well as the controls for speed, temperature, O2, what we've got for water, food and fuel, and then there's a couple of other buttons which I'll get to later on. Bottom left, our currently selected character, and we can see their needs and their ailments, including radiation level, and oh yeah, so that's radiation poisoning, and that's death. Also their mood and what's affecting that. So a lot of this is what we saw in the first game. Oh, their negative trait is ugly apparently. Positive conversation grants 25% less relationship bonus, and they're also loyal, which I'm guessing means they don't. Loyal in the first game meant you could send them out. Well, yeah, he's the faction leader. I think if they die, though, it might be game over, but I'm not too sure about that. We've also got a skill tree now, so loads of skills, and as you level up in your strength, dex, intelligence, your stat line there, you can obviously get points in here. So you've got things like this is what focused, increased accuracy or melee. You've got like charisma ones as well. So they're just at this case, because they're well rounded, we've got pretty just decent ones across the board. Just a fairly passive character there, and we've got other ones as well. Who have we got? Amanda. What's she good at? Skills. It's actually probably easier to just go over to stats. They've got dex and intelligence and perception. And finally, Anne, very intelligent and very charismatic apparently, but also a light sleeper. And we can also dismiss them, which we are obviously not going to do. Right, so in the centre we have our main... Let's see if we can close that. We have our main bunker. This is the door in. You don't have now the cupboard to put on the not the jacket, what's it called, the survival like jumpsuit thing. Let's go to repair of the generator, and then to probably add fuel as well. I'm just going to start moving people around to start crafting things. So we've got the ability to set up expeditions on the radio transmitter like the first game, also crafting as well. This is just telling us about the crafting table. We need a couple of beds, a shower and a toilet, so we'll probably create some of those, and I guess maybe a couple of beds. Actually, you know what I'm going to do first? I'm going to build... Oh, we don't actually have the ability to make some walls because we haven't crafted it. So we're going to go to craft item, and this allows us to craft a specific item. A lot of these you will find in the game and get by dismantling such things. So we can go for, say... I don't know, is there cement in here? There is cement, which requires sand and limestone, so I'll set that queue going, and you can see the crafter as well. We're going to go with Anne because she's the most intelligent. We'll confirm that, unpause it, and they're going to crack on with what I've told them to do. Oh, look at that, negative straight away because they're in the dark. We've got like a little lantern up there, but lights there, but if we have some lights here, it will also help. There's our pantry there, there's our water storage. So, again, very similar to what we had in the first game there, and oh, it looks like we are now able to craft this wall here, and we'll say there. Now we've got this over on the left hand side, which is like double doors and stuff, so we'll open that, and then this is a stairwell that goes between it. You used to have to place ladders, but now there's just a stairwell on the left, but I think you can build them pretty much anywhere, but there you are. Anyway, we want to probably... Do we want to set up an expedition? I think we will probably set up an expedition, so we'll say... set up expedition, and we will have probably our faction leader, which is a bit risky, and Amanda, and we've got strength 3 and strength 2, so actually that wouldn't be great, but Anne's even worse. So yeah, we'll have these two characters. We've got healing, emergency tourniquet, and attacks is spray gunshot. So yeah, you can see there's loads of passive bonuses that they get. Imposing physique, which increases fear status, blunt force. Yeah, okay, fine. There's our party selection. No vehicle to select, but you know the fact that that's there means you're going to be able to find vehicles. Over to next, and we got equipment selection. We are going to take absolutely nothing. That should do it. In the previous game, you used to always have to equip, well, not always, but you really wanted to equip the gas mask as well as like melee weapons. We don't have a use for a gas mask as far as I can tell at this stage. Maybe later on you will need one if you're going into an irradiated zone, but we don't have them anyway, so well, we're not going to be able to do anything about that. And this is our route as well. So we've got it looks like to be a caravan over there, so we can tell them to go there. And then what I'm going to do is just move them around the back there, just so we can get what's that little fire thing there? What's that? It's a delete waypoint and delete waypoint. Let's just head back. There we go. Yeah, it's basically getting them to patrol around here, and they're going to loot that. And like you see, that's a little sort of magnifying glass. So they'll loot that, and then they'll continue around, and we'll just scout the area out. If we have a look around, it seems to be quite large, although I don't know how large the map is and where it ends up, but I'm guessing that just recenters, yeah. And then you can see like your jobs and stuff on there, but we've got nothing because we've not found anything. Anyway, we will say next, and there they go. They're going to go to the airlock. That opens up. This red light flashes as well, and then it'll close and it'll go green. I'm guessing because it's 20 years since the first game, there's like, you know, radiation's died down or something. Anyway, there they are. They are heading out. So there, bon voyage. We are on nearly 2 o'clock there. We are building down the bottom. You can section this base off now as well, and the temperature matters because if, say, for example, your food storage there, we can open the pantry. It says temperature of the room will affect the rate at which your food degrades. Cold will slow it down, warm will speed it up. So you can make like a cold room and that sort of thing. There's our medicine cabinet. We've got antibiotics, antidepressants. Wow. We've got all manner of stuff. A lot more. Other bandages, anti-venom, first aid kit, splint, stimulants. Yeah, okay, so that's more than we expected. We still, up the top, have a couple of things that we saw in the first game. So the water collector and also the oxygen filter. So I'm going to get Anne here to go up, and for a start I'm going to plant seeds, and we're going to plant the broccoli seeds, and we'll repair that, and we'll repair that. And we can also check on this faction flag as well and say go to goals, and this shows our faction goals. So we gain some nice little bonuses, I think, when we achieve these. So yeah, there's speedy engineer, increase workbench crafting speed. We're only on 20%. So if you complete those, you'll gain little bonuses. Oh, there we go. There's downstairs built. Obviously, it's dark down here. We have yeah, just the bare sort of mud walls, and you can see because it's cold, their breath, you know, they've got like their breath is sort of condensing there. But yeah, not a double airlock or anything like that. But they still come up with this ladder. You'd think there'd be like a bigger portal of some kind. It looks like they are searching the location over here. Yep, that is the case. And oh, we got grass plains over there. Shows you the energy cost to move through and encounter chance. Last visited, never. Anyway, close that. And we're planting that. Then we're going to go ahead and repair that, and then repair that over there. And you've also got loads of like debris around here. So you've got like a pile of bricks and fallen trees and a tire and such. And you can say salvage those as well, which is something that we will probably do. Crafting is done by the workbench and also the drafting table. Workbench to construct and deconstruct like resources, the crafting table to build like anything in the base, and including the shelter to increase the size of it. I don't know how deep you can go in this game. I don't know if it's going to be like multiple layers deep. I don't know if you can have different ways of getting between the floors, but you know, the fun's in finding out. Obviously it's getting dark. We have full day night cycle on this one, and weather, and 0 FPS still. Day 1, yeah, and let's fix the water condenser. I wonder if we go to say upgrade, do we still have, yeah, similar things to the first game. So output, durability and resistance, we're not going to bother with that. You can also clean the generator. We should probably build a mop and bucket actually. So she's finishing off there. I will also tell her to salvage that, salvage that, salvage, Just check her needs out. She does have some thirst and tiredness needs to look at. An expedition party needs your assistance, or at least my attention, should I say. So yeah, let's have a quick look to see what's going on here. So it just says view items. They have finished searching the area and they've found all manner of stuff. There seems to be a lot of items in this game. I quite like the look of them as well. Like the way they've done these. If we take all, oh, there's nowhere, we can't take nowhere near all. Okay, I'll put the burnt clothes back. I'll put the TV and the radio back and the games console. I want to take all the fuel. Oh wow, can we take one fuel and that's it? I think so. Okay, what's the bedroll? Piece of equipment used to make sleeping rough a bit more comfortable. Reduce the party's resting time by 10%. Oh, okay, so they'll rest. Fair enough. Okay. What I'm going to do, there's a knuckle duster as well. So we've got a bat, we've got a knife, and we've got this. Required strength 4. We don't have strength 4. Required strength 6. I'm just going to put those back. And anything with the 3 stars I'm going to take. Can we take just those 2? Yeah. So we'll put the bucket back. I'm going to take the pipes because I think we'll need those. Leather, we can get rid of that. Glass. Crafting ingredient. Glass jars, a junk item, we'll get rid of those. And that's it. See, max weight's only 130. Guess we can take the leather. I'll take the rest. I'll just see what it recommends. Coal, using the incinerator. Don't have an incinerator, so I'll take just straight up resources to craft with. There's a pan. A rusty frying pan. Not a weapon, though. Just a junk item. And take a radio. And whatever else I can fit in my pocket. I think that's about right. Yeah, we're on 129.9 of 130. We'll confirm that. And now they're just going to obviously wander around. So they're just exploring, really. So that expedition is done. How are we doing over here? She's welding right next to the intake of the oxygen filter. That can't be good. It's going to be all manner of gases in here. Anna's fixed the oxygen generator. They're now going to recycle some of this stuff here, so they'll be able to get some stuff from it. In fact, what have they found? It is some wood. Well, they got it from a tree, so I'm not particularly surprised on that one. What's curious is that we can see it says there, oh, there's also some rocks. Yeah, you can see it says 9 degrees here, but the internal temperature of the base is 3 degrees. Or is, actually, no. Is it the internal temperature or just temperature in general? Don't know. We can get overlays though, so we can go for room information, and we can see these 2 rooms. So that's 4 degrees and that's 4.9, and it's going to alter. That's going down, and that's going down a lot faster than this one. I'm guessing the further you go down, the colder it'll end up being. A good thing as well is you now also have in the clipboard here the ability to tell them to automate their jobs. So drinking, eating, going to the toilet, sleeping, and taking a shower. And you can toggle them all on or off, or just individual ones as well. I think that was something that was missing from the first game when it first came out. Craft object, bed, and we'll place it in here. And crafting objects. The integrity of craft objects is dictated by the intelligence of the crafter. Yeah, fair enough. Faction goals can also boost final integrity. Yeah. So we're going to build a bed. You can see she's feeling tired, and yeah, that's going to slow her down. She definitely has a need for sleep, but at the moment there's no place for them to sleep. So they're going to come and build this and hopefully have a nice night's sleep. Yeah, in the first game, I think when it first came out, again, could be wrong about that, but I don't think there was an automation thing. You had to do everything, and it was a very, very micro-heavy game. Thankfully, now you can just tick a little box and say, look, you do you. If you need to go to the toilet, you go to the toilet. You don't need to ask permission or tell us to do it. Yeah. And there's that bed created, and I'm going to guess she's going to walk a little bit and then go straight to sleep. Yep, that's pretty much exactly what's going on right now. Actually, no, it's not. She's just wandering around. Nope, now she's going to bed. There we are. What else can we make? We've got the toilet and shower. So this is all the base stuff. Obviously, you can upgrade to a higher tier if you have the right stuff. So we've got, what's that? A steel sink, fans. Oh yeah, decrease the temperature in small rooms. There's a Little crafting stove there, little lanterns, mop and bucket. Yeah, table and chairs, and weirdly, a treadmill is tier 1. I think there's a big difference from a makeshift toilet, which is pretty much 4 posts, a curtain, and a bucket. That's the makeshift toilet. And a treadmill. There's slightly more components in a treadmill. Oh, there's a bunny. Oh, there's a bunny rabbit. Cool. There you go. Broccoli growing. Growth 6%. Health 70 out of 100. Soil condition soaked. And ideal temperature is 5 to 21 degrees. Current temperature is 2 degrees. So it's growing. It's not ideal, but it is okay. Let's speed up to max speed. Just because, well, we're just waiting for people to wander. Although our explorers are going to be coming back very shortly indeed. We'll see where they appear from. Oh, appear from the left there. And they're all cold. And hopefully we can put all this into storage. So they're going to open that. Come down. They're very quick there as well. And welcome back. There is our first little explore. We will take all, and we can only just take all, but we are able to do that. So pause that a second while I check out statistics here, and we can see intelligence 3, intelligence 4. So what I'm going to do is tell them to craft object. We can't make another bed, but I should be able to craft object, and actually no, not craft. I want to... Actually, can I craft object? Can I craft it? I cannot. But what I can do is recycle. And we recycle certain bits and we get things off it. So recycle a light bulb to get glass. Recycle that wiring to get these two. Sadly, I'm wanting to recycle anything that says junk item. Which will be like that. The wood, does it say junk item? It says junk item, yes. So we'll recycle all the junk items. And that should do it. Yep, there we go, and recycle. Sadly, we do not have the ability to make any more beds, but we can make a toilet. I am, however, going to skip for now and make a mop and bucket. I say make a mop and bucket. Make a mop and place a bucket, I guess it would be more accurate to say. And that allows us to clean the shelter, because, you know, we want to have it nice and clean and fresh as best we can. We're going to get another expedition very, very soon, in fact. Let's go to clean shelter. And, yeah, we're going to pick that up and start cleaning away. I wonder if there's still going to be the problem of people getting food poisoning every 30 seconds. That was very much a trait of the first game. You used to have to really heavily stock gas masks. Otherwise, radiation poisoning. And... what are the other traits of the game? Craft object. Do you want to go for makeshift toilet? We'll go for a makeshift toilet. We're going to put it over here. Like that. Which they'll have to place there. Looks like the sun's coming up. 9 degrees it's going to be. We don't know what the weather is past there. I'm assuming that you'll be able to build things to find out what the weather's going to be like. Looks like this person's finished as well. Let's craft item. Can we build more storage boxes? Small crate. Yeah. Let's get a small crate. Oh, we can just fit it in there. Although I found that building a couple of things, sometimes they don't fit in. But let's see if it does. Oh no, they're crafting it. I tried to build... previously another bed over here in a different save, and they went to it and we're going left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and just sort of danced around a bit and never got it done. But there we are. There is our shower by the look of it. Sorry, this is the toilet. Don't get those two mixed up. And that's now in, and this person really, really wants a drink of water, which is there. We got 23 out of 60 in the water butt, and this is a water purifier. Alright, it's currently on standby. Contaminated water is 0, next purification is 60. There you are. So, we are pretty sorted then for that. I'll take a drink of water. Yeah. I think we'll have to do a bit of an expedition, but because of the strength, it's going to be mainly just going out to get what we can from the... from that vehicle. Yeah, that there. Counter chance 15%, last visited 1 day ago. It's a caravan. We'll probably have a little scout around here. Does look like so maybe that's what we control. Controlled by, yeah. So maybe we can take control of other areas. Cool. This person, I'm going to tell them to go outside and start to salvage all of this stuff, because why not? And obviously we can stack up multiple things now as well, which is good, rather than just the 2. That is our junk pile. There was a bin in the previous game. And, oh, weather vane. Ah, so if I upgrade, yeah, there you go, forecasting. Yep, so that's something I guessed. Guessing we can find out more. Yep, that is actually in the game. There's also a glossary as well, which seems to be fairly useful. I've only briefly looked at it, mainly for the skills one, and read it. And the tutorial at the start is quite basic, but it does the job. It does do the job. Can't make another cot because I haven't got the wool. Can't make this because I haven't got the valve. Can I create a valve though? Craft item. Valve. We can craft that. We can craft one, so I'm going to confirm that, and then it means we can make a shower. There is our salvage. Oh, that's some scrap. So they're salvaging all this bits. This tree stumps. I don't know. Was that tree stump that they removed? It can't have been a tree stump. I'll say craft object. We need a shower. Oh, we need pipes now. Okay, craft item then. And craft a pipe, which just requires metal. I'm going to craft 5 of it, because I know we're going to need some more for the extra cot. And there's some wood. Yeah. And you can see there now, needing some sleep. How is our character? This is our faction leader. The closest to our character that we're going to get, really. There's more wood. What about fuel as well? Fuel is alright. Oh, speedy engineering. Increase workbench crafting speed. We've got to the 1st level. So if we check that. Goals. Yeah. So we need to get to 20 for the next version. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4 stars in total by the look of it. Would have thought they went to 5, but there you are. Yeah, I know they're really tired, but I want to craft that. Alright. And I think that's just about everything that we can craft. I'm going to set up expedition with him and Anne. Next. What are we going to take? We'll take... equip that. Why can't we equip that? Ah, it's because I don't think we have the strength for it. I don't think we have the strength for it. No. So we'll take that. Got food rations, don't need to take any of those. And the rest's probably alright. Oh, bedroll as well. Why not? Okay, next. And we're going to go back there. And then head over here. And then to there. And then there. And that's where we'll camp, apparently. Tell you what then. We'll delete those waypoints. We'll go there and then come back. Because why not? Next. Fun's in finding out. We might not come back. So we'll max speed that. Still on day 2 of spring. So it looks like we're going to have spring, summer, autumn, winter. And maybe a 5th one called like Nuclear Armageddon. That's one thing that I very much hope that is added. More things to find, more little secrets, more things to explore, because it was quite an empty world, the first one. Yes, there was people to meet and fight and such, and a couple of little secrets, but nothing like vaulty. Like, oh, okay, what's inside there? We don't know. What's all these things here? Something like nice and intriguey. But there you are. So view items. This is what we have found. I'm going to take the fuel because I think you need that. Also, we'll pick up that. Knuckle dusters. On 0. So it does say on 0, but we have got one on our person. So strange that it shows that. Let's just pick up like the broken games console, leather, and paint can, some of that, and then just take the rest. There we go, confirm. And then they're going to crack on exploring. The party is currently travelling. I assume you can set up more than one expedition. Yeah, on the it says 1 there. You probably could set up multiples. There you are. So this person is sleeping in a cot. Is cold. and needs a shower by the look of it. And is that a can on the floor? It is a can on the floor. And someone is coming down here and wanting a chat. Let's respond. Do you need any of these items? Find quite a few odds and sods on my travels. I'll say yes, and we can do some trading. So this is what they have, and none of it is gonna really help me out, I don't think. Got laptops and radios. We can trade them some flowers. And what's this here? Zinc. It's a crafting ingredient. And silver scrap. A couple of flowers. Why not? Trade value 20. Let's get like some of these. Scrap pile can be recycled. We're going to do some recycling. Oh, as soon as you pick up one of those, it doesn't like it. Nope. Hinge. Yeah. Spring. Ah, we're just a little bit over. On 18. There we go. Attempt trade, or you can say a bit more. It goes down. Let's attempt that trade. Does not agree with our proposed deal. Attempt it again. Agreed. Alright, so we can just keep keep trying it. Doesn't seem to be ideal. Oh, to be fair, you don't have to... Well, it's ideal for us, but it doesn't seem to be that realistic, but there you are. Yeah, we don't have to get up, out of the bed as well to use that income, so that's a bonus, I guess. Let's get rid of those. How are we doing for our little explore? Oh, there's another caravan. Can we tell them to reroute? No. The expedition is... Oh, no, change route. You can. Right. There's no point. So I can delete all waypoints and tell them to go there. There's no real point. Because they're already full. So, yeah, I don't see much of a point there. Let's go ahead and we will, for a start, clean the shelter. So, stop sleeping. Clean the shelter because it's getting a bit dirty. There's a can there. One of the traits I think is like the clean, or the very. Oh, someone wandering past there. They're very, yeah, they're very courteous and clean. They won't just dump cans everywhere, which is always good. Sadly, it ain't raining and water's going down. Obviously, we are at the mercy of the game. Oh, here's resting. So they are actually resting. Yeah. So you can have multiple days on the search, which is good. I will recycle items. Any of this scrap, I will recycle. Any junk items. That's as far as I can do that. And there's all the stuff we're going to get out of it. So recycle. Obviously later on we'll have invasions and fighting. Hopefully we can go to other people's bases and do that as well. Oh, there's also some wood there. The log pile that I didn't notice. I'm not going to try and recycle while we're currently recycling stuff. That sounds like a don't cross the beams type of thing. So, once that's all recycled... Oh, what's happening here? Soil condition dry. Water plant then. And while we're out, salvage. Oh, here's our expedition members coming back. Hello there. They are probably going to be quite tired and hungry and have many other needs. There is our stuff. Let's take the lot and confirm. So, yeah. Can very much recommend building another storage box right from the get-go with this one. Because I did one little explore previously and it didn't go so well. It really didn't go so well. Let's craft an object, another bed, and we'll place it in there. I want 3 beds in total. You can see that person there, they're currently doing nothing. That's Anne. They're really wanting a shower. And also, someone's come down. Looking for a new faction to pledge my loyalty to. Can I myself? He's got strength 3. Christopher. No, sorry. Main reason is water. And I guess more specifically the lack of it. So we've turned them away. We've turned them away. I don't know how many people we had in the latest series of Sheltered, but it's quite a bit. Clean the shelter. And there they are, heading off. There's a lot of things to clean. Oh, they're very... What's up with this character? Food poisoning. Oh, yep. They have not changed that then. So you eat a bit of food next to a recently opened can, and immediately you get food poisoning. Open medical cabinet. Nausea. Use. Oh, is that... No. I guess, yeah. Use that. So hopefully they're not going to throw up constantly. And the broccoli's growing. We're on 82%. Other things that we can build, but I haven't. Fans, little metal burner there, small pantry, light punching bag. Yeah. Oh, and like a little chair and stuff, so that they can go and eat at this place. I wonder if we can move some of this stuff as well. Rearrange shelter. Yes, you can. You can change some of this. So, for example, I can put our water storage in that corner. Like so. Ah, we just can't fit it in. I bet I can move these, though. Invalid placement. Curious. Ah. They say they're invalid wherever they go. Oh, well. I guess cancel. Don't have much of a choice. That's a shame. Oh, no. Allows us to do that now. Confirm. Yeah. Rearrange shelter. And move them over. It's a beta. We expect to see things like this. I can go there. Open bucket can move over. Just for now. Storage for... Well, just general storage. Can we put it under there? Oh, it'd be nice if we could put it underneath. That'll have to go there. That can go on top. Mop and bucket. I guess. Can we fit them in here? Move them over. Try and make it a little bit more efficient. Can't place it there, sadly. These can go over. So it's not ideal, but it does fit there. And we'll confirm that. And then we will recycle items. Recycle all this stuff here. Laptops, TVs, etc. 2.5 hours. There we are. Right, that's much better. So Anne here, feeling okay. Good. Craft object. Oh, it's a shame we can't place that there. If we rearrange shelter, then that goes a little bit further to the right. Craft item. There you go, and that's where they're going to eat. Right. Coming on day 3. Oh, there you go. There's one of the things I mentioned about them struggling to craft stuff. It happens. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Craft object. That. There. There we go. Able to craft that. So there's the odd glitch there, but as I say, this is the beta. I don't have any information as to when this is fully released or whether we'll get an open beta or a playtest or a prologue. Nor do I know pricing or any ideas for the pre-release, the post-release content, should I say, whether it be a season pass or anything like that. Don't have any information on that front. To be fair, I don't have information on exactly what we're going to get in the game. I'm going to craft an object though, and I'm going to craft a planter, and I'll place it next to this other planter here. There we are. So we can at least plant some more broccoli. Yeah, so I mean, so far it is like the first. It's like the first with seems to be better automation, better exploring. I like the faction side of it, and we've got this whole skill thing. No skill points available. Trap disarming. 50% chance automatically disarmed. Yeah. I can imagine with the sheer amount of skills and, you know, the sheer amount of skills, putting a team together probably is going to be, well, very rewarding if you are a person who really wants to micromanage that side of it. But then hopefully it won't get bogged down into tediousness. Does Derek really want to sleep? I'm going to tell him to stop crafting. I cannot make one of those, but I can't also make one of those either. That's a shame. Got recycle. And then there's that wood, which will take 2.5 hours. That will give us enough, I think, to make another wall. What they're doing at the moment. It says they're very tired. Ah, is Anne sleeping first? No, Anne's not doing that. She's very unhappy. Really doesn't like that. Yeah, but Derek really needs a bit of a sleep as well. Is their health different? Yes. You see the health alters. So Amanda and Derek are on 60 and Anne's on 50. Okay. So we're coming close to, the morning of day 4. Traps was a thing in the first game as well. Something I have not focused on here. Oh, there we are. So they've got their food and they've sat down to eat it and left a can there, which I will promptly clean shelter. Keep things clean. Oh, and that's also breaking. So already the cut's integrity is quite low. Alright. It did say it's based on the people who craft it. But it was either Amanda or Anne that did it. And they have quite good stats for crafting. Intelligence. Yes, max integrity of crafted objects. There you are. Looks like she's still cleaning up. There's a lot of dirt around there and someone's coming in. Respond. Do you need for any of these items? I'll say yeah. What have they got? They haven't got any timber. Soap. Small block of soap. What shall I trade? Oh, one can of food. Leather. Empty petrol can. One of those. It's still based on slots, I see. But hopefully we just work on the weight rather than the slots. Sensors. Sends a signal when... Which sends a signal when tripped. Okay. That'll do. Attempt to trade. They agreed with our proposed trade deal. Let's see where we are for this stuff here. Gun crafting, no. Chemistry, no. Expert engineer, no. Workbench mastery and speedy builder we're going for. Bartering, better for traders. Traders offer additional trade value per item. Yeah, so we're going leveling up in there. Craft tier 2 recipes from the crafting table. Bed, toilet, stove, and a... I don't know why that's all in different colours. What else? Oh, and faction panel. There's the unknown factions. We do not know who the others are or where they are. We can also see a quest log. Request recruits, request traders, and contact a faction, which I'm guessing won't work because we don't know. Craft. Is there anything we need? Don't think we really need anything major at the moment. Temperature's a bit chilly, but it's not a big problem. I will probably add some more fuel to the generator. What are we on? Oh, 2.6. I'll add fuel. Then I'll repair it. And looks like everything that's really used by people. Oh, no, pantry doesn't. A lot of things have integrity anyway. Don't think we need that. I can't. Oh, I can build there. Yeah, probably going to be a bit noisy. Manda's fixed the generator. That's... Oh, that oxygen filter is very low on integrity. Looks like the broccoli's growing. Oh, fully grown, the broccoli. So I'll wait until he's finished what he's doing. Then we're going to go... Oh, building 101. Craft tier 2 recipes from the crafting table. It says he's really wanting to use the toilet, so why don't they use the toilet? Oh, not enough water. We do not have water. Oh, okay. Let's harvest plants, and then I'm going to repair and repair. So yes, water is a bit of a problem. We are at the mercy of the game on that front. And Amanda has food poisoning. It's still a thing. And I can't even clean the shelter because of the lack of water. Wow. All right. Well, Amanda, recycle items. I know you're feeling ill, but can you recycle those, please? Well, I've got what seems to be crippling nerd hunch and vomiting. Not seeing it happen, but that's not a complaint, just an observation. Let's get rid of those. But tomorrow it's going to rain, and everything will be fine. It's just, yeah, standard rain. Derek's fixed the water collector. Sleep was disturbed, so yes, over there. We did have some problems. I'll tell them to repair that. It would be nice to it would be nice if there was more automation for... See, manage here. Oh, you can assign people to different rooms. Interesting. Yeah, it would be very nice to have more automation. There's our clipboard to show integrity and such. But not more automation for things like repairing and cleaning. Be nice to do that. I can understand why, you know, it's the follow-up from the first one, but having to tell them to clean, especially when they're hanging around doing nothing, it would be nice to tell them to like clean the base or repair stuff. Because when you've got especially when you've got a big base with multiple people, it's very micro heavy. And we've only got one water left, and someone is using it for a shower by the look of it. And while you're there, can you repair that? And what about upgrading? Upgrade. If we had a bulb, we can get an extra forecast. Durability. Increase the durability of the weather vane. Yeah. What about upgrade on this one? We've got output upgrade durability. I wonder if the rain water collection upgrade. Don't know if we need to do that. So while we're doing not much here, craft. So this is a partition wall, so you can partition it off if you really want to. I wonder if there's any way we can create the background there. Something at the back. I've got tier 2 now. I wonder if we get access to tier 2. Got indoor planters, lockers. Oh, there you go. There's a stone room. Not the prettiest, but certainly easy to keep clean. And a garage? Oh, okay, now we're getting into some serious stuff. Wind turbine. Ooh, wind turbine. Requires 5 wood. Right. Okay. Camping stove. Wind turbine. Makeshift recycler. I definitely want a wind turbine. We don't have any wood we can recycle. Let's go ahead then and open the pantry. Oh, there's our broccoli. Food and crafting ingredient. I do like broccoli. Open medical center. Use. And you're now not as ill. Let's go ahead and set up expedition. With those two. Amanda's tired. I think we'll go ourselves then. Next. Ah, too tight to go. Right. We'll just send Amanda out then. With strength 1. Right. Can't imagine it'd be great. We're going to go there. And you can see there's water around there as well. We're just going to go to that next place and come back. That's all we're going to do. And get them to head out. And off they go. So, I guess bit more wood and we can craft that thing there. Looks like he's coming inside, Derek. He's gonna have a bit of, yeah, have a sleep. Why not? Craft item. Camouflage. Ah, there we go. Small leather satchel bag. 2 of those, please. Confirm. Yeah. So it is very much like the first in oh so many ways. But you got an additional dimension. Searching seems to be... This here seems to be a little bit more interesting. The faction stuff is quite interesting to me as well. The whole banner thing is strange, because you're doing stuff and just getting better at it by doing it. That makes perfect sense, I guess, for your faction, but that is a global thing rather than each of the character. And then obviously there's a massive expansion in terms of the skills and... oh, you've got relationships as well, like acquaintances, friends. Yeah, and I'm guessing also the fighting, but I haven't personally seen that. And hopefully it's going to rain sooner rather than later. Don't particularly want to craft anything at this stage. And condition moist, plant seeds, broccoli. I guess we can't... Hey, finally rain on surface. That's nice weather effects. I mean, it's quite harsh. Keg burner, basic stove. Can't really place a basic stove anywhere but there for now. Actually move it to that corner, why not? Just want to see what it's like. The locker. Guessing that's where all the clothes and stuff goes. Expedition party needs attention. Let's have a look. Few items. Whoa, they found loads of stuff. Main takeaways wood. Take that. Get that back. And also beginner logic. Logic book grant intelligence experience to anyone with intelligence of 1 to 5. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure we had some of that. There's some fuel. A couple of those valves. A couple of those. And don't think we need to take those. Gold scrap. Duct tape. Bit of food. Metal sheeting. And that'll do. And then just take all. Confirm. And change route, go back. Confirm. Because I didn't tell them to go back. Alright, okay. So there we are. Am I able to craft with this person once I've done that? I just want to see if we can cook. That's now done. Craft item. Yeah, there you go, stove. So we can make some broccoli soup. And, well, we only have 2 broccoli. We make boiled rice. Oh, there's loads more stuff to, loads more food stuff to get. Which is nice. Commander is crafted. I'm also guessing as well, open storage. If she would say read beginner logic. Ah, we can't read it because we don't have a bookshelf. If we have a bookshelf, I'm guessing you can read it. Fair enough. Understandable. And here is our traveller coming back. And he says shower. I'm not. What I'm hearing is clean the shelter, because I don't know if you can see, but there's, if we zoom right in, which for some reason it's an endless scroll. Let's take all that and confirm. There's loads of plates and stuff over there that need to be cleaned up. So Anne is back. Welcome back, Anne. I know you've just come back, but can you just build me a cheeky windmill, please? And we'll put one there. Which will generate power, which means we no longer have to constantly run the generator, or at least it'll reduce the fuel usage. Current daily fuel usage is 0.84. Ah, you have to actually do clean the table. Right, so when I clean there, it cleans the shelter but not the table. Oh, there you go. And it does, as it's spinning up, it's generating more. See the weather vanes spinning all over the place. So the generator, it says daily fuel use is still 0.84. Okay. Wonder what how much are we using, does it say? Don't know if there's any overview for how much power we're using. Daily fuel use. Power output is 6.75 out of 20 kilowatts, and that's up to 5. Be nice to know how much power we're using. There might be a way to tell, but I can't see it. I can see temperature and oxygen, just not anything else. Alright, well, anyway, that's been a bit of Sheltered 2. First impressions are positive. It's like the first. Does it go far enough? Only time will tell. Certainly would like more automation. For them to clean and repair automatically. I think that is something that would... Personally, I think that would be of some benefit. At least to have the option to do it. You know, have the option to turn it on, fine. If you want to go back to the old ways of doing it and do it manually, then, you know, the option's still there, isn't it? Just do that. Any medicines or seeds? No, thank you. I like the extra building stuff. Expedition seems better. More crafting, especially in terms of food and such. Yeah, first impressions are good. That's been a bit of the beta. As I said, it's closed beta, but if there's anything that goes... If it goes public between... As I'm recording this and the video release, then I'll put links in the description. Also in the description will be links to the store page and the website as well. Don't have any idea when this is out, but I'm guessing at this stage, probably sooner rather than later, perhaps. Hopefully not in, hopefully before 2032. Let's let's put it like that. But yeah, overall first impressions are good. I think I've mentioned a couple of things, but I'm not gonna, it's hard to critique or suggest things for a game that ain't done. So yeah, it is what it is. Either way, hope you have enjoyed this little look at Sheltered 2. If you would like to see more, then by all means let me know. If there is a big demand and I am able, before this limited time beta is removed, then I will do my best to put a couple more videos out if that's desired. But either way, looking forward to see what we find with later versions of the game and for the full release, and hopefully, well, when it comes out, we will jump in for some series. Hope you have enjoyed it anyway. We're going to call it there. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.